Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Ghost. This is another edition of our weekly prep where I give you my best setups coming into the week, key levels I'll be paying attention to. Usually I trade SPX and I use tickers like SPY ETF, QQQ, the futures, NASDAQ, ES, and then SPX to give me the best confluence and setups for the week. So let's get right into it. So the first ticker we're going to be looking at is SPY ETF. As I told you guys on our last weekly watch list, we had this price action on our last Friday close where we held that gap up. And I told you guys into the week I wasn't going to be looking for any real longer term bearish setups. And I'll be looking for us to push up higher. As you can see, we never lost that gap and we made a new all-time highs. So again, similar situation. We did lose this gap up this time. So what I'm going to do is wait till we lose this 568 to see if we can go back and retest that gap area and see if we do want to fail that this time. But if we don't break this 568 level, and especially if we don't break this gap level, again, I think we make another new all-time highs. So how do we line ourselves to see if we are going to make a new all-time highs? My best upside setup will be when we come back and break above 571.89 and reclaim this 573 area. It seems like this area might chop us this week, but we'll still have to stay patient. I am looking for only upside setups if we break above this 571.89. Again, below this 568.65, we can start targeting to that gap area and see if we do get a reaction and a bounce area here. Again, just short term playing that daily down move and then waiting to see what happens in this daily levels over here. The daily level I do have is 575 as a supply break. If we break above there, we go make a new all-time highs, maybe a small one, come back, retest this 573, and then bounce back and break above. So that is my best setups looking at SPY for this week. I'm going to be watching this 571.89 and this 568.65 to see if we could target this 575 level or this gap up that we recently made last week. And those are the two main setups I have. Let's get into QQQ. So here looking at QQQ, very similar to SPY. We got that gap up, failed it, retested, and then broke back below. So for the upside confluence I'm going to be using with QQQ is breaking back above this 491.3, reclaiming that 492, and then see if we can get that test to fill that gap at 495.4. Using with SPY, I'm going to enter some calls right above there with this confluence. And then for the downside move, I'm going to be looking for that break below 482.88 to give me the confluence with SPY to take that, just that daily quick short-term downside move into our daily gap up with QQQ and SPY, and then staying patient to see how this area does react. So those are my two main confluence setups with QQQ. 491.3 for the upside, and then below 482.88 to get that down move and retest our gap up. So let's get into ES and NQ. There's a few levels I am going to be paying attention to. So here we got ES December contract futures. So the key levels and setups I'm going to be watching on ES is this weekly daily previous all-time high, 5783.5. Holding above there to go get a new all-time highs. And then if we do fail below that, I'm going to be paying attention. We could play a short-term downside move into this support area at 57.59. And if we break that, I am looking for a nice bounce down at this 57.31, break above this 57.33, and then try to see if we can come back and retest this daily. So short-term downside move if we do lose this 57.83.5 level. And then if we break below again 57.59, we can ride this down to the next daily level. If we do hold this 57.83.5, break back above this 57.96, I am going to be targeting this 58.28 level and see if we can make a new all-time highs on ES. Let's get over to NQ. So here looking at the NQ December futures contract, I'm going to be watching same thing with ES. This one does not have daily levels nearby. My daily levels are at 19918.25. And then I have a target for the upside daily level, which is at 20,614.5. We did get into this area, swept some liquidity. So what I am going to be watching is if we come back and reclaim this 20,271 level for targeting back above this 20,445, so we can get that daily level up at that 20,614. If we fail and break below this 20,082 level, I am going to be trying to target this short-term move down to this 19,918.25 with confluence with, of course, QQQ SPY and playing that downside move. But again, seeing how we just closed on Friday at this support level 20,193, I'll be very interested to see how pre-market plays out and then where we are sitting coming into the session. If we are below here, I'm going to stay patient in case the move already happened and see how we react at this level down here. Break below, look for that short-term downside move. But if we are coming back towards up here or even opening up the market New York session up above here, I am going to be trying to target at least a test of this 20,445 and then see if we could play for the rest of the week. This move back to retest this daily level up at that 20,614. So those are all the tickers I am going to be watching, all the levels and setups I have for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys make a lot of money coming into this week, and let's get it.